Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on a free Steam game that you can get right now, and want to highlight some pretty decent deals that are available on a bunch of different sites. So if you do want some games a little bit cheaper, that option is available to you right now. But as I'm sure most of you guys care about, you're here for the free games, and right now over on Steam, yes, directly on Steam, Field of Glory 2 is available for free, a turn-based tactical game set during the rise of Rome from 280 to 25 BC. Typically goes for $29.99, so as far as freebies go, this is a fairly sizable one to just get free. You know, with it just being available directly on Steam. So go ahead and check that out. These styles of games obviously aren't my favorite, and I'm not big into RTSs, but, you know, maybe some of you guys are going to be more so into it, and I should say it's a turn-based strategy title, so, yeah, nonetheless, there is a bunch of DLC and updates and expansions and things like that. There's Field of Glory 2 Complete, which is still 62% off for $45.16. The Master Edition is $23.61, and then there's an Ancient and Medieval bundle that is $19.11. 84 on Metacritic, and overall just a pretty solid reception, all things considered, for Field of Glory 2, so go ahead and check that out if you're interested. Alright, moving on from that, I do want to give you guys a heads up on the two Humble bundles that are running right now that are both very, very good. First of all, Must Play Metroidvanias is a killer bundle for everything you're getting, and at this price point. Yes, it's $15, but you'll get Hollow Knight and Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. In my opinion, those two alone easily cover the $15 price tag, and everything else is like a cherry on top. You'll get Rain World, Blasphemous, Lost Ruins, Haiku the Robot, and Lone Fungus on top of Hollow Knight and Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. So all that content for $15, I think that's a no-brainer, and I would strongly recommend it. Hollow Knight obviously getting a follow-up title with Hollow Knight Silksong. Hopefully that'll be out this year, but I'm hearing some stuff about that might be a 2024 game. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, also a fantastic title. Obviously, the Metroidvania market right now is insanely competitive, and there's a ton of games that are vying for your dollar. There's a lot of Metroidvanias that unfortunately come out and don't get a lot of buzz, even if they're pretty decent games, like a Ghost Song, for example, or Guacamelee. Both those games are pretty solid, but, you know, like, the Metroidvania titles, like, a lot of them get really, really popular. Like, we just heard about Dead Cells cracking 10 million copies sold, which is a staggering number, but, you know, not every game is gonna hit Dead Cells or Hollow Knight tier of popularity. That's just the reality when you do have so much competition, and usually a lot of the games are received fairly strongly. Nevertheless, again, this Metroidvania bundle, quite good for what you're paying. And then also, the May Multiplayer Madness bundle is wrapping up. Remember, this is $12. You'll get Borderlands 3 Super Deluxe, which already covers the majority of that cost. But then you'll also get Destiny 2 Beyond Light, Gloria Victis, Pulsar Lost Colony, Midnight Ghost Hunt, Northgard, and Generation Zero. So all that for $12. Want to give that a shout as well. Moving on from that, our good friends at Green Man Gaming have got some decent deals available. Street Fighter 6, I gotta plug this game just because now I actually have a sizable amount of time in the game, and yes, I am playing it on PC, which, guys, we can finally play these fighting games on PC with cross-platform play. How about that? I feel like that is a literal game changer. You know, there have been games in the past with cross-platform play, but more and more games having it, and Street Fighter 6 has crushed, absolutely obliterated previous Steam fighting game records, and for good reason. The game is tremendous. Like, I'm not a big fighting game fan, but I am gonna give the multiplayer aspect of this game, you know, I'm gonna give it some time, and I'm gonna try to get more into it. The thing is, this game has a really good single-player component, which I was completely taken aback by. I had an idea that World Tour was gonna be pretty decent, but you know, expectations have to be somewhat tame when it comes to a fighting game campaign, but no, I think they've done a fantastic job with this game, and just little things like the presentation, how stylish the menus are, it's just got such a clean look to it, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I know a lot of you guys are probably busy with Diablo 4, and I'll definitely be playing a fair share of Diablo 4, don't get it twisted, but right now, Street Fighter 6 has really, really grabbed my attention, and I'm excited to see, and I'm excited to play more of it, so having a great time with that. If you guys want to check it out yourself, base edition is $51, that's 15% off, as are the deluxe and ultimate editions as well. Alright, moving on from that, I'll give this a plug just because I think it's so cool to see this live on storefronts right now. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, GMG, if you are an XP member, you'll save 15% and get it for $51. Now, there's a huge debate that I could have about this as far as the price point goes. This game came out, what was it, 2 years ago on PlayStation 5. I believe it's been, like, just about 2 years. Yeah, like, exactly 2 years. And now it's coming to PC. It's not $70, but it is $60, and here you can get it at GMG for $51. The hope is that Nixxes is going to do a killer job with the port, and I guess we shouldn't be surprised. Look, God of War came out at a premier price point on PC. Spider-Man came out at a premier price point on PC. It looks like that this is just going to be the regular thing to expect. You know, $51, that price point's really high. Like, let's be honest, for Rift Apart, this is a game that's probably going to be able to be completed in 12 to 15 hours and do mostly all the content in that time period. Now, as far as the game itself, as somebody that played Rift Apart, it was legitimately one of my favorite games of 2021, and quite possibly my favorite PlayStation 5 game thus far. I thought the game was fantastic, even though it was shorter. Now, I'm a lifelong Ratchet and Clank fan, so obviously there's going to be a level of bias in there. But the fact that this is coming to PC, that's exciting nonetheless. If you have the money and you're okay with spending this kind of money on a game that is a little bit short, like, it's going to be worth it for the quality of game you're going to get. It's just, you add in the factor of it being a 2-year-old game. You're adding in the fact of it being a shorter game. Those are aspects for you to weigh on whether or not you ultimately want to check it out. You still have until July 26th to decide whether or not you want to buy this right away. And, you know, with the state of PC ports these days, who knows if you really want to have that much faith on Nixxes. But, you know, they did a good job with Spider-Man. And now they're working with Insomniac again for Rift Apart. So let's just hope the port itself turns out great, but it's just exciting to see an iconic franchise like this that's been so embroiled within PlayStation now be available on PC. Has there ever been a Ratchet title, or even, like, Secret Agent Clank and Size Matters? Those are PSP games, but that's still a PlayStation platform. I just don't know if Ratchet's ever been available on a non-PlayStation platform, and I don't believe it has, so that's super exciting to see. Lastly, I do want to note, Games Planet does have a Star Wars sale going on right now, and there's a lot of good deals as a part of this sale as well. Obviously, you know, no Jedi Survivor or anything like that, but you do have titles like Force Unleashed at $439. That is the Ultimate Sith Edition. Force Unleashed 2 at the same price point. KOTOR Knights of the Old Republic, because let's be honest, is that remake ever gonna come out? Probably not. KOTOR 1 and 2, Battlefront 2, the classic title, a bunch of the Lego Star Wars games, the older ones, and you do have the Dark Forces, Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast, all that good stuff. Super, super cheap games. You're talking about some games being $1 and change, $2 and change. Like KOTOR is only $220, and I think that's a pretty darn good deal. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, get Field of Glory 2 free right now over at Steam. Some good humble bundles available right now. Street Fighter 6, Ratchet and Clank, you know, not deepest discounts, but want to give those a mention, especially Street Fighter with it just dropping, and Star Wars sale over at Games Planet. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Links to all of these deals in the description box below. If you buy anything, I do get affiliate commission, so that's much appreciated. That's going to be all for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.